why my house was so cheap. It's the closest street to a lake of cancer.
Peace, peace, peace.
So what do? I plan to leave it. Bag, and get ready to vanish into the night.
Okay.
And that's when I find out I'm pregnant.
I know YouTube Live is not very you know,
my absentee husband and
popular.
my dick dad
Everybody goes
no
to
friends
Instagram or
projects.
Facebook Live, and that's normally where I go. But this is something that I wanted to get out there to try to warn people, especially realtors, but actually only realtors, right? Because real estate agents, this would be something that they would want to know. So if you're a real estate agent, you know a real estate agent, follow this video or watch. All right. So this is the situation. As agents, we rely heavily on, sometimes some of us do rely heavily on lead generating services, right? So the lead generating services, cut that down. The lead generating services that we use in this, if you're not a real estate agent and you're watching and you want to know how this works, I'll break it down. So you have lead generators, services that provide you with leads. What's a lead? A lead is someone who is likely to purchase or sell property soon, right? Based on how do they determine this person is a lead? Well, they have algorithms that search all the available data, right? To determine who's more likely to sell, right? In a given scenario. How long have they been in their home? How long have they, how much equity do they have in their home? Certain reasons, like if they've recently been divorced, did they just recently retire? Are they children adults, right? These are reasons why people might move, right? I think they call them like the 7 Ds, right? Divorce, disaster, downsizing. Um, um, I forgot all the. I used to know all of them. I forgot, man. But anyway, then there's the leads that are generated through searches, online searches. When you go look at a site, Realtor.com, Zillow, Redfin, whatever, right? Your information is logged, right? You might go on there and look at a house, and as soon as you start to read on it, a thing will pop up for you to put your name and your email address and sometimes your phone number, right? And you have to do that to continue looking. So you want to see these properties, so you go ahead and log on and everything. You don't think about it, right? Then they let you search the properties again. So what happens, right, during that time? They take your information. These lead generating services, they take your information and they sell it, because you are looking at properties online. That means you're interested in purchasing a property. You're interested in selling a property, one or the other. Either way, you're a lead at that point. So they sell you to people like myself, real estate agents who pay these services for leads. So most of us in the game, a lot of us successful agents pay for leads, right? It just makes sense, right? It's not free, it's expensive. And sometimes you get good results and sometimes you don't. But in a month's time, let's say if I pay $1,300 for the month for leads, right? If I get one closing out of that 13-month investment, right, I might make $5,000 or $6,000 off of that one closing, maybe 10,000, maybe 15 to 20,000, depending on the size of the house, right? That determines what you make off of a closing. So, I'm going to still have my closings that I get these leads myself, but the lead generating services increases your yield, right? You're going to have more closings. You're going to attract more people because you're going to be exposed to individuals that you might not, have been exposed to otherwise. So lead generating services are they come a dime a dozen. Some of them are good. Some of them are trash. I'm here to talk about one that is trash. Uh, so I want, and I'm doing this, because I want to educate people to my experience with this particular lead generating service because it's new. It's new. I said I'm gonna try it out, right? I tried it, and they normally do a year. I convinced them to let me do a 6 month term, which is more than I like. Right now, I've been there a month, and it's horrible. It's not bad. It's horrible. The whole premise of this thing is horrible. And it's terrible. And it's called Upnest by Realtor.com. So Realtor.com purchased Upnest. Realtor.com also purchased OpCity. Now, OpCity, I speak highly of. So because of my relationship with OpCity, I said I'll try this Upnest thing, right? Which I've had Realtor.com before, and it was trash, garbage. In a year, I never got one closing out of it, right? No, 6 months. I did 6 months. Never got any leads that led to anything, right? It was absolute doo-doo, right? So then I said, okay, well, Op City has been performing, it's working. And Op City is a little different. You pay on the back end, right? So it makes sense to me now why Op City performs better than these other services. These other services you pay on the front end, and once they lock you into a contract, you have to pay regardless, right? Which I don't like these type of relationships, right? With Op City, you only pay if you close. So it makes sense, right? It behooves them to send you quality leads through Op City because they're going to get 30% on the back end. Whereas with these other generating services, they don't get anything if you make money on the back end. And I don't think they really care about you making money. I thought the platform would be more, more, more invested in your success, right? Because if you succeed, they succeed. And it makes sense, right? But their model doesn't support that. Their model doesn't support that. I haven't I mean, I'm pretty sure other agents might have had a lot of success with them because they probably had a long tenure with them. They've probably been established and built a rapport. They might just know the people. I don't know. But with me, trash, absolute trash. Upnest has produced in a month, I've gotten probably 6 leads, right? In a month. Out of the 6 leads, how many have I spoken to on the phone? Um, None. All right, not one. I haven't gotten one person on the phone. I haven't gotten one return text message, not one return email. Like, so this is a month. This is a month, and they have a certain number that they say they're going to get you per month, right? On your bottom number. They didn't reach mine, right? So there's not like it's not like I'm gonna get a playback. They're not going to give me another a shot at this, right? I'm just out my money, look at that. I got gray hairs, and that's part of the reason why I don't have hair. You let your hair grow and grays just start popping up everywhere, man. But yeah, I got grays all a bunch of gray in my hair, in my beard, and my goatee. But yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to come on here and share. I just wanted to share that if you're thinking about considering trying Upnest, think again. Like now, mind you, you might have a different experience. I don't know how your market is. I'm in North Carolina, in the Greensboro area. I work Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, Winston Salem, all over, right? So I work the state. Wherever the money is, I'm willing to travel. But Upnest is an absolutely horrible lead generating service, and it was supposed to be for listings, right? Because I have buyers covered. I wanted more listings, and this is what Upnest promised to deliver, and they haven't. And at some point, they started sending me, "Hello, Carlos Park speaking."
Yes, Carlos. This is Shannon over here at Furniture Clearance Center. You had ordered that sectional from us yesterday.
Yes, sir. You ready to deliver?
Well, it's probably going to be about another 30 minutes. It's going to be a little bit earlier than what I thought. That's the reason I was going to go ahead and give you a call.
Okay.
And make sure you're going to be home here in about an hour or so.
Yep, I'll be here.
All right, then. And that's 4041 Tutberry Drive in Jamestown?
That's correct.
All right, and that's a private house?
It is.
right. We're making you first thing. Since we get it all on the truck, we'll be coming to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Maybe I should have took a pause while I took that call. But anyway, yeah, follow me. I'll try to come on here probably weekly and give tips, real estate tips. We need to do this more, warn each other. Share this to other real estate agents. Again, Upnest, absolute trash. I would love to see your reviews. See what anybody else thinks about any of the other lead. While I'm on here talking about lead generating services, right? Let me talk about the others that I have horrible experiences with. I was with one probably 4 or 5 years ago called Kazoo, Qazzoo. Horrible. And I had a year with Kazoo. Not one closing. Like, it was horrible. Like, the leads, I'm like, what are they? Are they like, I don't know how they were getting these people's numbers, but these people just seem to be like, why are you calling me? What you get? I ain't looking for no house. I live in a park. Like, it was just like, I'm like, maybe they just throw numbers at you. I don't know, but I didn't experience not one closing off of Kazoo. I didn't get anybody that I started showing homes to. I mean, it was horrible. And I'm a people person. So, I doubt very seriously it was how I came across on my end. Man, I get along with anybody, man. I'm a trained communicator. I love to talk, right? I'm easy to approach. I don't know. I just never got an opportunity with my Kazoo leads. So that experience was so bad that I almost didn't want to try lead generating again. So right now I don't have any lead generators other than Op City. And a lot of people don't like Op City because of the 30% that you got to pay on the back end. But just imagine, it's like getting a referral from someone out of state. Like, it's worth it, man. That's money you wouldn't have made. That's someone that you work with that you wouldn't have worked with. And then you build relationships after that, right? After that, they don't get anything. You know what I'm saying? If you work with that person 2 years down the line that you met through Op City, that's someone that's just that's in your pipeline from that point on. But we definitely need to start sharing more with each other. Again, my name is Carlos Parks, and my brokerage is Versatile Real Estate Group in Jamestown, North Carolina. I'm located at 804B West Main Street, Jamestown, North Carolina, 27282. If you're interested in purchasing, if you'd like to partner with me, I'm always recruiting, looking for agents now. Just hired 3 new agents. We're growing, man. So it's a young brokerage, but I think we've gotten everything where we want it. We're a one-stop shop, man. And anything you need, you don't have to go outside of Versatile to get it. We'll make sure that it's a seamless transaction. It's a seamless move. Everything is in place. It's a very homely feel, man. Easy to contact, easy to talk to. Call me anytime at 919-225-0660. If you have any questions about real estate, if you want to know your home's value, I don't care what state you're in, give me a call. I'm a PSA, Price and Strategy Advisor. Again, my phone number is 919-225-0660. My email address is 072cap@gmail.com. Peace.